Horseshoes aren't just for good luck. Written by Deborah Ambrosa, illustrated by Marcy Ramsey. Introduction. I had my best summer vacation when I was 9. I went to visit my great-grandmother, and I saw the ocean for the first time. Life by the sea. I rode on a train from the city all by myself. Gram and her friend Jim met me at the train station, and we drove to Gram's big gray house. In her small beach town, most people walk or rode bicycle. I even saw horse carriage. Gram's house has colorful flower garden and big front porch. She told me to pick the bedroom I want, so I picked the yellow room. It had a window that faced to the ocean. My summer room. It was very quiet as Gram's house, but I could hear the sounds of waves. I wanted to see them close. I ran downstairs to go to the beach. Gram stopped me. She said I couldn't go to the beach alone until I had learned the rules of the sea. We took off our shoes and walked to the beach together. Gram said I could walk along the beach between two rock jetties. The jetties were wall of rocks that helped keep the beach sand from eroding away. Gram said not to go into the water unless she or Jim were with me. She told about currents. The currents were strong flow of water that could drag me far out into the ocean. I learned a lot. That night, moonlight streamed into my room. I went to sleep listening to the waves. I woke up in the sun shining on my face. I dressed quickly and ran downstairs at Ramco. Remember the rules. I nodded as I hurried out the back door. When I got down the beach, I saw the sand was covered in brownish gray round things, that shells and pointail. Some of them were lying on their backs and wiggling. At breakfast, I asked Gram what those creatures on the beach were. She said they were horseshoe crab, a type of arthropod. She said that the wave carried them onto the beach and told Grandma about wiggling ones turned upside down. She said they used their tails to try to turn themselves back onto the leg. If they can't turn over, they get too hot and die. Grandma told me that when the tide goes out, some crabs are left stranded on the beach. To stay cool, they try to dig into the wet sand. She laid the female crabs lay green jelly-like eggs a few inches under the wet sand. One female horseshoe crab can lay 80,000 eggs in one season. Ram said within 2 weeks, a larvae that developed from the egg washed out to the ocean. The new larvae don't have tails yet. Toward the end of the summer, they molt or shed their skin, then they grow tails. After breakfast, we walked down to the beach. Gram turned over the upside-down crab. She also pushed stranded one back to the ocean. She said when the crabs get tired of swimming, they turn over their backs and float onto their shell like little boats. When they're hungry, they let themselves sink slowly onto the bottom of the sea. On the bottom, the crabs eat plants, small clams, worms, and other tiny sea animals. They grind food with their legs, so they have to be walking to chew their food. Scientists study horseshoe crabs to learn more about their 9 eyes and nervous system. Also, the blood can be used to test for some human disease and to test new drug. Gram said horseshoe crabs have been around since dinosaurs roamed the earth. Rescuing Gram gave me a job to do. Every morning I hurried to the beach to save as many crabs as I could. I would turn them over and toss them back into the ocean wave. Sometimes I tossed them from the very good end of the jetty and the wave. Good luck to them. I also tried to chase birds away when I saw them eating the egg, but Gram told me not to do that because birds need the eggs as food to survive. All morning, all the horses' crop were gone, and when I ran back to the house, Gram said they were done laying egg until next year. She told me that next year I could have to come back and save more crop. I walked down the beach and lay down on the warm sand. Saving my crops was exciting, but summer vacation had just begun. What would I do now?
Good job. Awesome. Yours. Click on the items. Great job on it. Welcome to Sentenceum, classic unscript. Welcome to drop the words into the box in the same order you read them in the sentence. The beach is the beach is covered with water.
With with Hi. 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 With hi.
The beach is covered by cloud. Many animals fall because their bodies develop many animals. Many animals fall because their
Grow. Grow.
many animals fall because their bodies develop and diseases like
diseases or illness. Caterpillar are the larvae of butterflies. Are the larvae of butterfly.
An arthropod
An arthropod is an animal that has on the outside a skeleton. Done. An arthropod. And in time, the river will erode well away the bank.